Okay, hi Pisces, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So as promised, this is your second bonus reading for the month of September. I haven't done these ones in a while actually, but this is the Gypsy Tarot Love Spread for September, okay? I generally just do a spread these days, just one spread, and whatever comes up in that comes up in that. And if I think it's work, it's work. If I think it's love, it's love. So those are the two main areas that I'll cover in tarot anyway: career and love, and just family situations, personal situations. But you know, I haven't really looked at love for some of some of the signs on my channel will look at love in just the general monthly reading, and some won't. So I really just wanted to focus on love for those of you who are missing out on sort of love. We did the bonus reading one was about how does your ex feel about you, but you know, not everybody's got an ex, not everybody wants to know. So we're just going to do a general love reading, and for some of you this will be for singles, and for some of you this will be for people who are in relationships or midway, okay? It just depends what comes up. We're using Chiara Marchetti's Tarot of Dreams deck, which I'm absolutely in love with, and this is one of my favourite decks because it's so, the illustrations are so clear. And, you know, and they make sense. I've bought a few different tarot decks lately. I'm probably, tell me guys if you want me to do a review on the tarot decks that I've got. But, you know, the thing is that I get really pissed off when I find that there are tarot decks that, you know, are non-explanatory. You know, they've got all sorts of stuff. Sorry, I forgot to turn my cards up right from the last reading. I need to just quickly do this. I'll probably end up cutting this out of the video anyway, potentially. We'll see. Because I don't want people going off at me, man, and saying, why didn't you turn your cards around? Why didn't you get the deck right before you started the reading? But anyway, yeah, we're going to just quickly, I forgot that I'd had reversals in this. Scorpio came before you guys, Pisces, so there were reversals in that particular deck. I don't think I'm going to put any reversals in here. We're going to see what comes up. I like using reversals because they really add tone and shade to a reading, which I think is great. But yeah, I don't think we need it in this one for Pisces. My spirit is saying don't bother reversing the cards for Pisces. So I think we won't. And there's a lot of reversals here as well, which is interesting. We're nearly done, Pisces. Just bear with me one moment. You can skip forward actually if you want to see me laying the cards. You might as well skip forward on this because I'm trying to get the cards. Jeez, there we go. Everything up right. There we go. So, yeah, that's it. Okay, right. There we are. Right, cards are up. Here we go. Sorry, I need to get a wrinkle on that often. Okay. Right, let's have a look at what's going on for love for Pisces in September 2018. Universe Spirit, just give me Pisces, September 2018. What's going on for love for Pisces in a 21 card Gypsy Tarot spread? What's going on for love for Pisces in September 2018? Show me. Alright, so that's the first card out. I'm going to split the rest of the deck. 1, 2, 3, and we'll collect that back up. I put that card there because it came out so fervently and it looked like it was saying pick me. So pardon me guys, I've got a coffee next door to me, so if I do happen to sup my coffee, don't take offence. It's just that it's early morning. I start work very early. It's 8 o'clock on a Monday morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you know, most of us need a coffee or a cup of tea or something. I don't drink a lot of coffee, but some of you new people are going to be like, she rants, man, get on with the fucking reading. I can hear you in my head right now. There we go. Let's get this out. The readings, as I say, are now cut down to, you know, half the time what they used to be. This is like, hopefully about 20 to 25, 30 minutes at the most. There we go. There we go. So for those of you who are new to the channel and who don't know about the Gypsy Tarot, I used to do this quite a bit on the channel. Used to do this quite a bit on my channel when I was, you know, starting out and stuff. And I haven't done this spread for a while, but it's a really nice spread. And we start with, you know, you've got 3 columns. sorry, 3 rows and 7 columns, okay? And each column represents a different part of your life or the human psyche. So this column here is about the mental and emotional. This column here is about what you're experiencing in the present. This is your hopes and desires. This is your expectations. This is hidden, so this is what you can't see coming in. This is the immediate future in September. This is the overall outcome for September and love. So let's have a look at what's going on around your mental and emotional. So the situation is about the moon. No wonder it flipped out. The moon is about deception, and it's about illusions, and it's about uncertainty. So for some of you guys, the situation might be about a deception. For some of you guys, it might be about an illusion. Sometimes the moon card is, I have an illusion of a relationship. You don't really know the person, you don't really know what you're getting involved with, but your senses might be telling you. But it's all an illusion, it's not true. Because you don't know with the moon energy. So for some of you guys, there is either a you know, you can be deceived by another person with the moon, or it can be a deception of the self. For some of you guys, there's definitely uncertainty. And the moon energy is all about our intuition as well. It's very similar to the High Priestess. So when you get the moon energy, Pisces, what this card can say sometimes is it can say, well, I've got a sixth sense about something. There's something about that person that bothers me. There's something about them, my sixth sense, and it's the voice of God in your ear is the moon. And sometimes with the High Priestess, she knows, so her intuition is always bang smack on. But with the moon, even though you might know something, it's kind of like it's still a little bit foggy. So for some of you guys, you might be dealing with a sixth sense situation. You've got an instinct about an individual, but you're not just quite sure. And sometimes the moon is about up and down emotions. So sometimes we're really worried with the moon energy. Now, around that energy, how do you mentally and emotionally feel about the moon energy? Oh, the Seven of Swords. So you might feel that, and I did mention the Seven, that's not a good combination at all. Because both cards represent, you know, this is deception and this is, so somebody's doing something underneath the covers. You don't trust somebody here. You feel the Seven of Swords about a situation here. You feel the Seven of Swords about the moon. You could be dealing with a Cancer Pisces person with the moon energy. You'd still feel, you know, and you're emotionally feel the Seven of Swords. You feel like something's missing with this Seven of Swords, energy, I think emotionally. I think mentally you don't trust. Because the Seven of Swords also means to feel a sense of distrust. You're not trusting somebody here. Alright? Some of you guys mentally feel that you're being deceived because the situation is about somebody hiding secrets. Okay? And it's funny because I mentioned that card, didn't I? And it's just shown up. Now, the reason for the Seven of Swords is the Page of Swords. Somebody's withholding information from you. Page of Swords can mean many things as well. The cards, when you learn tarot, you've got to learn as many meanings as you can with these cards. It's really imperative, along coupled up with your own intuition. For example, the Two of Swords energy isn't just about indecisiveness. It's not just about blocks. The Two of Swords is also about cutting. It's shaped like a pair of scissors. So if you get something like the Empress and the Two of Swords, for example, if you're pregnant, it might mean a miscarriage. You know, if you've been going through a really good time of earning money with the Empress energy, it might be that your good fortune is cut with the Two of Swords. So you've got to learn how to read the cards, not just in a variety of ways, with different meanings, Pisces, but also learning to develop your own meanings by doing your own daily readings. That card here is not just about message, and it might be that you're mentally and emotionally, you feel towards this moon energy, Pisces, Cancerian, or somebody who's holding secrets. This is the person. The situation is about somebody who's holding a secret. Mentally and emotionally with the Seven of Swords. Emotionally with the Seven of Swords, you feel that there is something amiss here, I think, because the Seven of Swords can also mean something's being stolen. Okay? You might feel emotionally that somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes with the Seven of Swords. Mentally, you don't trust this person with the Seven of Swords. There's a lack of trust because of the Page of Swords. Page of Swords can be while this person's withholding information, because it is a card that talks about people. Because sometimes the Page of Swords is where there is non-delivery of a message, or messages take ages to come through. So it might be that, you know, with the Page of Swords, this person's withholding information. This person's probably not even contacting you as much with the Page of Swords energy. Or maybe this person's contacting other people with the Page of Swords energy. Also, it could be because you've been spying. So mentally and emotionally, you feel a lack of trust towards whoever it is that's holding the secret. Moon energy or deceiving you, because maybe some of you guys have been looking into somebody's social media, for example, with the Page Swords energy. Maybe for somebody spying on you, perhaps. Let's have a look at what's going on around the present situation, where you've got the World energy. The world can mean the ending of a cycle, or it can mean that you're gaining the greatest thing, the greatest goal. Around that world energy, what are you experiencing? The Six of Coins. So the Six of Coins is usually a give and take relationship. So the situation is about the world, and this is about the greatest relationship. And around that relationship, some of you guys are experiencing a relationship that should be balanced. Some of you guys, it might be, you know, on this Six of Coins, this card is giving something. So this isn't, for me, when I do tarot, I read the cards differently with every tarot deck, because every tarot deck will tell a story differently. There isn't a person who's giving money or whatever he's giving to lots of different people. It's not somebody taking and somebody giving. We're just seeing somebody giving. So some of you guys might be giving too much with the Six of Coins. And some of you guys might be receiving. Let's have a look at why you're experiencing the Six of Coins. Because of the Emperor. Some of you guys might be receiving something from an Emperor, a very important person in your life. Some of you guys, Pisces, with this Six of Coins, you might be giving because you're trying to establish a relationship here with the Emperor, because the Emperor means to establish order. It's not just a person as an energy, this is about establishment. So the situation might be with the world energy that what you guys are experiencing is the highest form of love, or the highest form of I wouldn't even say it's appreciation because of these cards here, but I think that there is, the situation is about attaining a goal for sure, with the world energy showing you, or the attainment of a goal, in which some of you guys, what you're experiencing is the need to give. Maybe you're trying to establish some order. Maybe you're trying to, you know, maybe you're trying to establish order in terms of making sure that you secure an individual. Maybe for some of you guys, you're receiving something from this person because this Emperor, maybe this person's trying to establish some order, but you don't trust them. That's the problem. The mental and emotional is talking about you lack trust. Whether you give or whether you receive with that Six of Coins, Pisces, I just feel that you don't trust this person anyway. Around your hopes and desires, well, the Three of Cups. Situation is all about partnership, union, togetherness, agreement, perhaps marriage or engagement for some of you guys. Now around that Three of Cups, could be third party as well, which is what that card is. Around that Three of Cups, what is the hope? The Sun. Well, I feel that your hopes are with the, you know, the Sun card is a very positive card. So I think if the situation is all about a union between you and this individual, I feel the hope would be that this will be successful, because the Sun card is all about success. I think the hope is that this will be a successful union between you and this individual, and the reason for that, I think some of you guys, we've got too many sword cards in here. You're hurting a great deal. There's definitely a lack of trust with someone. Look at all the dark cards. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. I mean, you've got less dark cards than you do have, you know, positive ones, light ones, but all the same, it doesn't feel good. The reading doesn't. I've got to be honest, Pisces. Your hopes are, the situation is all about union, camaraderie, agreement. The hope is for the Sun. Positive new beginnings. Positive outcomes. Because the Five of Swords hurt. Maybe some of you guys have split up from somebody here. Maybe you're experiencing the world, the greatest goal has been achieved here, in which what you're experiencing around this goal is this person giving to you. Maybe this person wants to establish some order. Maybe it's because mentally and emotionally this person holds secrets. And you guys mentally and emotionally around those secrets, you don't trust this person. Emotionally with the Seven of Swords, it might be that you want to escape this situation here because of what you've seen with the Page of Swords. Or mentally, you don't trust this person. You feel they hold secrets. Maybe they've been sending texts to other people. Maybe you've been checking them out, looking for what they have. Maybe you've been spying on them. Maybe they've been withholding information from you. But here with the World card in the present situation, it's all about the achievement of a goal in which you're either giving or you're receiving. One of you is trying to establish some order within this relationship. And I think it is a relationship of sorts, okay? But I feel that around your hopes and desires, the situation is all about, if you're falling out somewhere along the line but you're trying to establish order, it's about coming together again, reconciliation, in which the hope would be the Sun energy, that everything goes really well. Because there has been some discrepancies. There's been discrepancies in this relationship. There's been hurt. There's been problems. with the Five of Swords. There's been conflict showing up here. Around your expectations, the situation is about the Five of Cups though, and this is about disappointment and hurt and regret. Now around that situation, what you guys would expect is to leave. The Eight of Wands, it depends really. It might be that, you know, the situation is about hurt that some of you guys have been going through. And there's a lot of hurt here. Because there's a lot of distance. You don't trust the partner, I think. And for those of you who are cross-watching and you're reading for a Pisces and you say, no, it's the Pisces. I'm Aries. This is for fucking Pisces. Sorry to swear, but it's for Pisces. Okay, so this is what Pisces should be feeling. Okay? To stop coming on the channel and saying, no, you've got it the wrong way. It's like, I'm not reading. I mean, it could be the either one, but it doesn't make any sense for me to read like that because it would just become too confusing. So I'm saying what's happening for Pisces. Okay? I mean, you could be holding a secret. You could be, Pisces, because this is your card as well. It's not just Cancer, it's a Pisces card. So you could be holding a secret in which mentally and emotionally with the Seven of Swords energy, you know, you could be trying to get away with shit here because maybe you've been sending secret message out. Maybe you're withholding information. Maybe you've been contacting someone else. Maybe some of you guys are trying to establish some order in a relationship here by giving to the partner. You know, maybe you want to, but it just gets so convoluted and so difficult to read when I'm trying to read two different parts. But it could be the other way around. So you can read it the other way around. For those of you who are cross-watching, you say, no, it's the Pisces that do it. Okay, fair enough, it's the Pisces. So some of you Pisces might have done this, okay? But I think just in general, reading for Pisces, there's hurt here. Your expectations are, well, if the situation is going to be hurt, then what I'm expecting to do with the Eight of Wands is just to release this, perhaps, with the Eight of Wands, just to move. Distance myself as much as possible, perhaps, with the Eight of Wands. And the reason for that is because of the Knight of Coins energy. Now, the Knight of Coins is a good card, in a way. Sometimes it can speak about slow and sluggish behaviour, but the intention. Knights represent intentions. So no, this now is not to leave. Some of your intention is to try with this Eight of Wands and just release the energy, because the Eight of Wands is also about releasing energy. You can see 8 wands. Wands are energy and they're being released. So, situation about the Five of Cups for some of you Pisces around your expectations, where you say to yourself, if it's a case of that I'm going to get hurt or there's going to be a great deal of disappointment in this relationship, I'm hoping that this energy, and it is an energy, the feelings are energy, will be released because my intention is to try and build this relationship. Okay? It is to try and build it. Okay? Now you can see this Knight of Coins is rushing towards the Five of Swords guy. If you think about the coin as being a weapon, like what is it that can somebody tell me, what is it that charioteers used to have in front of them? You know, they used to have those massive discs so that they could defend themselves against spears. But if you think about the swords like a spear, what would the Knight of Coins defend himself against a spear with? That thing there. That's his armour. That's his weapon. So this is about you guys fighting this. Knight of Coins can be a fighter as well. It's not just the Knight of Swords that's a fighter. The Knight of Coins, he's got a weapon here. He's got the disc. I can't remember. Somebody tell me what that's called. That they carry to defend themselves. You know, it's like in the film Gladiator with Russell Crowe. They put that thing up, don't they? You'll use this against this. So you're ready for battle here. You're ready to fight for what you want. But this is more of a spiritual fight. Because the energy is hurt. Five of Swords conflicts. Well, yeah. On a physical level, you're ready to fight that conflict. On a spiritual and emotional level, the Five of Swords talks about mental struggles. Okay? You can talk about depression, feeling disempowerment, where you're ready to fight that with the Knight of Coins. Your intention is to fight this. And how you're going to do that is by releasing this energy of sadness and depression. That's what you're expecting to do. Now, what's showing up in the immediate future for you guys, sorry, the hidden factors, well, the situation is about the Ace of Swords. The situation with the Ace of Swords is that what we're seeing with the Ace of Swords is clarity. So the situation is about something becoming clear, but what is it that you don't know that's becoming clear? The Seven of Wands energy. The Seven of Wands is that there are challenges. And now the Seven of Wands can be a tricky card to read, because on the one hand, this is somebody who wants to stand by their belief system, so they're going to fight for what they want. So it might be the situation is that something is becoming clear, and what's becoming clear with the Seven of Wands energy is maybe this person wants to fight for the relationship. However, the Seven of Wands can also show when somebody has other offers and they've got other people who are interested in them. I'll see what that's about. What's the reason for that Seven of Wands? Because of the Three of Wands. So this person's waiting for the ships to come in. Okay, they're waiting for the manifestation of something to happen within this relationship. The Three of Wands is about waiting, but also the Three of Wands in a love reading can be about putting yourself out there to people that you like. So it's either for some of you guys, something, definitely the one thing stands here is the situation is something becomes clear. I think it's either that, what's clear is three things. Either the partner doesn't want to fight for the relationship, they seem to be pushing you away. Seven of Wands can show you pushing someone away. Maybe they're contacting other people. Three of Wands also shows when you're networking with other people from afar. So one explanation for the hidden factors could be that what you find out is that the partner is keeping you at arm's length to a certain extent here because they're looking at other people. Three of Wands, they're contacting, they're networking with others. The other thing to say is it becomes clear that maybe, just maybe, for some of you guys, you do want to fight for this relationship. That maybe the partner wants to fight for the relationship. Maybe they're waiting for something to happen. Three of Wands energy. I can't remember what the other one that I was going to think of would say here as well. With this Seven of Wands energy. We'll just go with those two explanations for the time being. The overall, the immediate future in September. Well, we do have a tower moment being the situation. Towers can be breakups within relationships or a revelation within a relationship coming to a fall. Or there's something that's not steady about this relationship that needs to go so that you can rebuild either on your own or together. Around that tower, what are you going to experience? Oh, so this is the Knight of Cups. This is love coming in for you guys. This is either the partner coming to you in apology is the Knight of Cups. This could be the partner coming back with an apology with the Knight of Cups. Or this could be new love. But then this is you as well, Pisces. So it might be the situation is, Pisces, that I'm thinking three things here. I think there's going to be a this is not a bad tower at all. It's not. It can't be because you've got the around that tower, the Knight of Cups. This is a very good thing. I think that number one with the tower energy, it could be that there's either a light bulb moment, an awakening moment that's going on for some of you guys, Pisces, or this is something you're not expecting coming in out of the blue. It might be the partner comes with a proposal, for example, or an apology with the Knight of Cups. It could be with this tower energy out of the blue, new love comes in. Knight of Cups can be new love. It can be an admirer, for example, coming towards you. It's the arrival of an admirer. For some of you guys, Pisces, it could be your own awakening here as you decide, well, actually, I'm going to follow my heart's desires with this Knight of Cups energy. What's the reason for that? High Priestess. So there's a secret here. I think that you've got deliverance of a secret. I don't think this is you. Even though it's a Pisces card, I think this is the arrival energy showing here with the Knight of Cups. I think that what will happen is in September for some of you Pisces people, that with the Tower energy, there is a revelation, there's something that you weren't expecting, in which around that what you've got is a delivery. Knight of Cups talks about a delivery. This is sometimes this can be the delivery of a package. It doesn't always mean love, but because it's a love reading, there's a delivery of something coming to you, and what is being delivered is a secret. The High Priestess talks about something that has been kept under wraps for a long time. It could be anything. Something's being delivered to you here, and I think it's from the partner, or it's not from the partner, it's from someone who's liked you for a very long time, because the secrecy of the High Priestess. Funny, you got two Pisces energies here. Could still be you, because it is strong with Pisces. High Priestess and Knight of Cups are Pisces people, and you're Pisces. So if this isn't the delivery of the partner, apologizing, telling you something that they've not told you before, unveiling something to you, or if it's not the delivery of some secret admirer, because this is a secret and this is an admirer, then I think that this is about an awakening that Pisces is going through in September, and around that awakening, it's you guys following your heart's desires. Maybe the reason for this is because you've been passive too long. You've been keeping a lot of stuff in, so it might be about you guys unveiling something of yourself with the Knight of Cups energy, expressing something to this individual with the Knight of Cups energy, and it can be good or bad because it's simply a delivery card at the best of times. The overall outcome, Pisces, for the month of September in terms of love shows the Four of Coins. Four of Coins can show greed, abstinence, so this can either be the situation is all about trying to hold on. The Four of Coins on this card to me just looks like seduction though, because he's got this jewelry box open and he's like, look what I got, look what I got, I've got 4 coins. sorry for the voice, but you know, it just looks like he's saying, look what I got, do you want some? Yeah, come here then, sit on my lap if you want. So it just looks seductive to me on the card. But the Four of Coins in itself, in and of itself as a card, when it comes to love, either means possessiveness or it means that somebody is being secretive as well. Four of Coins can represent somebody who's holding back and somebody who tends to push people out as well. We'll see what goes on around that. The overall outcome around that Four of Coins. Well, there's a change coming in here. Wheel of Fortune. What's the reason for that change? Ah, the Four of Cups. Lack of interest. I just feel that I've got to read that Four of Coins in a different way. Because he's opening up the box and he's showing that he's got 4 coins. It's not the coins, he's got the key around his neck. And he's obviously opened the box. But the 4 coins are not on him. They're not classed to him. He's just showing what he's got. I think this is the partner. I think this is the person saying, look, this is what I've got, take it or leave it. And it's not much. So really, it's not about money, it's about value. And there's small value here because it's only 4 coins. It's a small amount of money. But it's not about money, it's about the value that this person can give. I get the impression the situation is that this person's going to tell you and they're going to say, this is all I've got, this is all I can give you. But I think the value is off themselves, so this is all I can give you off myself. And around that energy, what you're going to experience overall is a change. In which I think you, Pisces, with this Four of Cups energy says, actually, I'm not sure whether I can take what you have to give. So I get the impression that it is the person that for some of you guys that you're involved with that will by the end of the month say, they're not very nice, are they? Then I think this is you trying to give on this energy here. I think this is you with the Six of Coins, Pisces, and I think that you're trying to give to this individual in the present situation because the situation is all about you trying to attain a goal with this individual. In which, around that, what you're experiencing is the need to give to this person because you're trying to establish some order within the relationship, the Emperor. We're going to go through this reading again, but the situation around the mental and emotional is there is a secret happening here. And around that secret, this is the person, they're holding a secret. And you don't trust them. Mentally and emotionally, there's no trust going on here because they seem to withhold information with the Page of Swords energy. They don't call at the right times. When they say they're going to call, they don't do it. They delay contacting you. You've probably researched for some of you guys their social media and found out that they're doing this or they're contacting this person or that person. So you've probably been sneaking on them a little bit here. Spying on it, it's the spy. With the Page of Swords energy, there could have been some arguments here. Maybe this person's made some nasty remarks. Page of Swords also doesn't know when to speak, when to shut up. But all the same, the situation is where you still want to attain a goal with this person in which you give. So you cook dinner for them, for example, with the Six of Coins. Some of you guys might even loan them money when they need it. You overgive to this person because you say, okay, I don't trust this person, but I'm trying to establish some order within this relationship. So let me try and get this on a stronger level, the relationship. Because and you can do it. Remember, love is not cut and dried, Pisces. So sometimes we do stuff. Even if we don't trust someone, we ignore it. And I think that you're ignoring stuff. And it might be here with the Five of Swords energy, mentally and emotionally. Seven of Swords can say, it can be a card where it says, I forgot. Because he forgets 2 swords. So mentally and emotionally, some of you guys might be saying, well, I'll just ignore this, for example, as well. But you're deceiving yourselves as well mentally. Okay. But that wouldn't make any sense to me because he would face up to the truth. In the reverse, he's not going to face up to the truth because he's got no wisdom. In the reverse, he's completely rookie-like, you know. But I think that, you know, you don't trust someone here, but still you're trying to establish some form of a foundation with this person, the Emperor energy. So you give because you're trying to establish order and a foundation with this individual. Even though, and I think in a way for some of you Pisces, I've got to be honest, I think this is testament to your self-esteem. Because I do think that some of you guys have low self-esteem with an individual. Or it's not even with an individual, it's within yourself. Because if you don't trust someone, then why the hell are you trying to establish some form of a foundation with them? Because you want to achieve something. It doesn't make any sense to me. Because here, you again, the hopes and desires, but you're still hoping because the situation is about you being in this soulmate union with them, you being in this wonderful partnership with the Three of Cups energy, you guys being happy and joyful and fulfilled with the Three of Cups energy. But, you know, the hopes around that Three of Cups is, well, yeah, I'm hoping with the Sun energy that this happens, that it ends up in a very positive way, that we have this new beginning, that things are going to be really successful from now on. But it's based on this, because there's been too much hurt. With the Five of Swords, I've been feeling a great deal of doubt with this card. So, you know, a lot of the time we do this, we doubt relationships and we carry on in them because a side of ourselves says, well, no, I could be wrong. I don't trust this person, but I'm going to try and establish order with them. You know, and I'm hoping to God that, you know, this goes well, that we are soulmates. Three of Cups energy, because my hope is around that with the Sun energy, that we have this amazing life together, because there has been too much hurt here. I'm hoping that this will all be resolved. And your expectations again are saying the same thing. Well, the situation is I've been hurt, but what I'm expecting is that this hurt, this energy of hurt, is going to be released, because I'm willing with this Knight of Pentacles to fight this thing and to build something of substance in this relationship. I want to build on this new beginning, this life, this wonderful life that we could potentially have together. But in the hidden factors, I think that for some of you guys, what you'll find coming in is the truth, the Ace of Swords. And around that truth, what you're going to experience is that this person is keeping you at arm's length. And I think this person has been contacting people from afar. Three of Wands. They've been networking with others. That's why they seem to be keeping you at a distance, because you're not the only one. And therefore, in the immediate future, there's a Tower moment happening here. You know, I don't even think it's this person. You know, I think two things. Okay, your Tower moment could be that unexpectedly Tower energy. This person comes to you and expresses what they're truly feeling, the High Priestess. They're expressing something to you that they've not told you. But I don't think it's love. I think the High Priestess is something that they've been keeping secret a long time. So it could be they come and express something to you that they've been keeping secret a long time. It could be for some of you guys, there's an unexpected admirer that comes in. Somebody who reveals to you, you know, I've liked you for a long time, I've not told you. But this is two Pisces energy, so this could easily be you. And I think that if it's you, I think the situation with the Tower is going to be an awakening. And that awakening will be, what you'll experience is the Knight of Cups. The need to express yourself with this Knight of Cups. The need to open up with the Knight of Cups. And what are you opening up on? Something that you've not said. Because you've not said anything here. In the mental and emotional, you know there's something wrong with this dude, but you're saying fuck all to them. And you're still carrying on as if everything is hunky-dory in these three columns here. Still carrying on like everything's hunky-dory. Perhaps it's when this time comes in here, the truth of the matter that this person is keeping you at bay because they're doing this shit. That finally some of you guys will have this awakening moment. This eruption of truth with the Ace of Swords, the Tower that comes through that says, well, me as a Pisces, the Knight of Cups, I've got something to deliver to you. What you got to deliver, babe? The truth. What I've not been telling you, the High Priestess. Because the overall outcome, the situation will be this person is going to tell you, I think, with the Four of Coins, this is all I got. Or this is how much I value this relationship, the Four of Coins. On the lower scale of value is the Four of Coins. So this is how much I value the relationship. And around that, the overall outcome is going to be a big change. And that change will be you, I think, Pisces. The Four of Cups saying, actually, I think I'm not going to take this relationship. I think I'm going to leave it. You know? Because you value yourself. There's the awakening moment of that Tower, really, to me, is probably you guys. But also, if it's this person coming forward and delivering a message, which the Knight of Cups can be a package. Cup Knights deliver. So especially when you get, you know, every single Knight delivers as well. Every single one of them. Knight of Swords delivers messages, emails. Knight of Wands can be... Well, Knight of Wands isn't so much... Well, yeah, Knight of Wands can also deliver messages as well. It can tell you when something's arriving. So the Knight of Wands is really an arrival card. It will tell you when something's arriving, whereas the Knight of Swords says there's a message coming in. Or the Knight of Wands is about change of location, that type of thing. The Knight of Cups can be, yes, the delivery of a message from the heart. Okay? or it can be a package. I've had this show up for me last week when it told me a package that I'd been waiting about 6 weeks for finally arrived, and it arrived 2 weeks later. Not 2 weeks, 2 hours later when this card showed up. I knew and I knew that it was a package for me because the clarifiers showed Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords and Six of Wands, which let me know the Six of Wands was in front of me, and my hand is out like the Queen of Swords saying, where's my package? And the Six of Wands is in front of me, and it's ignoring me. It's not giving me what I want. So I knew it was something that I wanted that I couldn't get, and the only thing that I wanted was the package. You know, these blank tarot cards, basically. And they arrived. Two hours later, I got a message saying they're on the way, one step away. I was like, whoa, okay. So this is delivery of a pack, but it's a delivery of something because it's a cup. So something is being given. Whether it's an emotional thing, whether it's a present, but this is an emotional thing because of the High Priestess. It's a secret that's being delivered. This is either from the partner or this is coming from you. But either way, this partner, I think, is the Four of Coins being the situation. They're showing you the coins and they're saying, this is what I've got. This is all I've got. It's not enough for you, though, because around that, the overall outcome is there's a massive change with the Wheel of Fortune. Or, around that, the overall outcome is things don't change, because Wheel of Fortune can be where things go round and round and round and round in a cycle. So it could be, well, this partner comes and they say, this is all I got. Take it or leave it, Four of Coins. This is, I don't mean money, I mean this is what value I attribute to this relationship. And the overall outcome from that is that you just be going round in circles with the Wheel of Fortune. And so, because the Four of Cups energy, if you're going round in circles, it's because the Four of Cups, the partner, is showing a sense of indecision with the Four of Cups. They've got your love there, but they won't take it. They're looking at other things. If this is change, then this is you. Four of Cups saying, actually, fuck this. I think I'll look for someone that's going to give me the love that I deserve. Either way, it's make or break time for some of you guys with an individual. As much as you're trying to ignore, you know the truth. Of course you do. You can see it there. You know the truth. But it's time to act on that truth, Pisces. And some of you guys are going to have to act on it in the month of September, because it's either the partner that's going to be saying to you, you know what, I ain't that bothered, because there's no changeable energy here. Things go round and round in a circle because of the Four of Cups. This person's continuously in, they're continuously out, they're continuously bored, you know. Or this is the change card where it says, actually, me as Pisces says, fuck off. You know, I'm not dealing with this shit. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Alright, that's your love reading, Pisces, for the month of September 2018. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and I'll see you on your October readings in a couple of weeks. Take care. Bye-bye.